Hi there, my name is Lydia, and I'm going to be doing my final presentation on the course entitled Introduction to Assemblies of God Missions. Like I said before, this is going to be the final presentation, and it is by me. So I've loved this course. This course was amazing. I loved talking about missions, but in a way that hits it from like every like perspective within the Assemblies of God. Like different issues that might be happening, different problems that might arise. I just thought that aspect of it was really cool. So we're going to do agenda. So I'm just going to basically talk about what we're going to be going over in this presentation. So there's a map of the world. But the first thing we're going to do is Missio Dei and the mission of the church. And then the second one is Live Dead, Reaching the Unreached. Missio Dei and the mission of the church. First, let's talk about what Missio Dei is. Missio Dei is a Latin theological term that literally just means the mission of God. This is a lot, so bear with me. The work of the church as being part of the work of God. That's another aspect of Missio Dei. Aquinas is actually the first person who coined this phrase, and he claimed it in reference to the triune God. However, it wasn't until around 1952 that the actual term was being completely fleshed out within our context. Missions is first and foremost God's mission, which is Missio Dei. The church doesn't really have a mission of its own. Excuse me. Church doesn't have a mission of its own other than rallying behind the primary emphasis on what God is doing within the redemption of the world. So, within collaboration, the church's mission, our mission, my mission, your mission is the mission of God. Yeah. Next thing is Live Dead, Reaching the Unreached. Little flower. Another photo of the world. Live Dead is really cool. So my church partners with Live Dead. I go to River Valley Church. It's in Minneapolis, and we partner with Live Dead. And so I've heard a lot of super cool stories from missionaries who have served with Live Dead, who have gone on Live Dead mission trips, and it's just incredible. And I think that they do so well with this. How can we teach/reach people for Christ? First, we need to understand that unreached people is not unreachable. Unreached just means that no one's ever gone there yet, but that doesn't mean that we physically can't do it. See, 26% of AGWM missionaries are working in these unreached areas. We already have a good amount of missionaries that are working in these areas. It just comes down to mobilization and if that's going to happen. The main thing, if you ever decide you're going to go into missions, is to let the Holy Spirit guide. Let the Holy Spirit guide where you are going. Reaching Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, and other unreached people groups in today's world requires the Pentecostal Church prioritize intentional and systematic evangelization of these groups. Now, I'm not saying that people in these nations, that these religions such people groups are prevalent isn't attainable. I'm just saying that it comes down to globalization, and to have like really strategic, missional, evangelistic people going out. And at the end of the day, we just need to embrace the Great Commission. I believe that we are all called to be missionaries, whether it's vocational or not. We're all called to make disciples, whether vocationally or not. So, therefore, we should all be missions. So sorry. I keep yawning. Whether that is vocational or not, but we have to remember that we need to embrace the Great Commission because that's what the Lord wanted us to do. I just want to say thank you so much for listening to my final presentation. Here's a map of the world to get you through the rest of today. My name is Lydia Anderson, and if you have any questions at all, any comments, I would love to see them here at this email. Either that or you can always leave it in the professor reply. Either way, I'm very thankful for everyone here, and thank you for letting me be a part of this. Thanks.